Alright guys, good morning and welcome to another Alpha.FX market analysis. We're going to start reviewing yesterday's NZDUSD trade. Actually, it was the day before yesterday that we set the order, and yes, overnight from the day before yesterday to yesterday it was executed, it was triggered. And yesterday, by the end of the day, it was a take profit, right? So here's the description of how it went. Executed during Asian session. Then after bearing a little bit of hit, right, all the way to half. Why I don't have it? Okay, I don't have the 4-hour chart, but okay, let's check the 4-hour chart so we'll check this switch on the day trade. Let's go to NZDUSD. There we go. No, the 4-hour chart. So if we can see the trade, this was our trade, right? We took all this risk because we weren't sure it was going to be executed, that the pullback was going to be actually to the high quality supply zone of the 4-hour, that was right, this one, right? This one. That was the high quality supply zone, right? This was like the extension of the supply zone, and this was the wider version. We took the wider version. Why? Because we wanted to get into the trade, and we know that it was a pretty solid trade, right? Due to New Zealand dollar have a central bank cut interest rate, so it's very mid-term, okay? And we got executed. It went all the way up to the high quality supply zone to then just melt. If we would have taken, woulda, shoulda, coulda taken the high quality supply zone, right? Let me see the ATR. ATR is 19, so you see it would have been this. But we still have a 3.37 risk to reward. We didn't do it, right? Because it was the highest probability to get triggered, to get executed, right? And we still had our take profit and our plus 2 hours on this trade. Great trade. Could have been, coulda, woulda, shoulda have been more precise, yes, but it would have been a lower probability of being executed, right? So that's the game here. You have to play. You have to play with these kind of things. Balance between the probability of getting executed with the balance with the risk to reward ratio, right? All right. So that being said, let's move on to our daily process. And the other trade that we were going to execute, it was the GU short scalp. It reached the sub area but never gave the strong confirmation candle, rejecting it. So no trade was taken. Later, price did what was expected and continued melting strong towards the higher time frame demand zone. Here is what the pound did. This was our lower time frame area, 5 minutes. It got here, but as you can see, there was never a big, strong rejection candle. So we didn't take the trade. We didn't take the trade. Then it came back all the way. It just stayed there, and by the end of the day, it just melted. Boom. Here's the 4-hour, beautiful chart. No, daily, sorry. Why? Because I wanted to show you that it went straight to the higher time frame demand zone. Right now, I don't know where it is. That's what it is. All right, guys. Let's close this one and start with our daily process. Just a second. Here we go. Daily process. Today is October 10th. 10 of 10, 10, 10, 10. Let's go to the economic calendar. Got news. It's Friday. It's Sunday, Monday. So all news are late in the afternoon. We're not going to be there. We're going to be enjoying our lives by then. But we still have to stick to our process. Right. Let's check strength analysis. Boom. What do we have, guys? What do we have? We have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful red day for gold. And green day for the JPY and for the euro. All right. Let's see what the market has for us. if you see, right, if you think about this, this is exactly the opposite of what the start of the week was, right? And why is that? Because Fridays are usually the opposite side of the range. The candle, the weekly candle expanded to the upside or to the downside, and on Friday it just gives back a little bit, as most there are a good volume of traders that don't keep positions over the weekend. So what are they doing? They're taking profits. On what are they taking profits? They're taking profits on the positions that gave them profits. And which are those? Those that moved. Right. All right, so strongest JPY, and then the euro. CHF. So it's a risk off day. I'm gonna include CHF too. And now let's move on to gold. But in matters of currencies, the Aussie, no, the CAD, no, GBP. It's so clear. GBP, and let's put gold. Now let's move on to check Dixie. Let's go to Dixie. All right. Daily. So here we are seeing Dixie and the dollar and the yields, right? Yields are all down today. So is Dixie, opposite side of the range. Let's check the weekly so you understand what I mean, right? Look, this was a full bullish candle. Friday, we give a little bit back. Not necessarily. Sometimes it just continues, but yeah, usually it's most probable that you're gonna get the opposite side of the weekly range on Friday. So here we go. Let's go to the 16 hours. Still ultra bullish, right? No doubt about it. Check 12 hours, 8 hours. Well, we have a good demand zone right here, right? Let's put it there. And it would make sense. It actually would make sense for price to bounce from here, higher low, boom, and go straight to our higher time frame supply zone. Yeah, just here we could trim this to here, right? In the 4 hour, and it's covered by the higher time frame, so we're good, really good. Yeah, actually, I would do this trade right here. Yeah, this would be a beautiful trade. All right, so Dixie bullish, currently holding back, but still bullish, still very bullish. Let's. Should I include myself here? No, I'm gonna just put this. What is this? This should be here. No, not there. Should be here. There you go. Let's do another screen cap because I didn't like that on the screen. There we go. Dixie, and we go here with the screen cap, and we describe the situation. Strong bullish currently to give now, pulling back as 5 days, 7 period. Now, what do we have to check? Euro GBP, GJ, Euro GBP, and GBPCHF, GBP JPY, Euro GBP, and GBPCHF, and gold. Okay, let's go. If you remember, we had on gold, let's go to day trade. Okay, this was beautiful. I expect this to continue, not maybe not this week. But yeah, I expect this is gonna close as a red candle. You see it took the high, barely took the high, 0.58428, high 0.58 5 by 3 pips. Took the high and then it went lower, so it's going to be a red candle. Red candle means that the low is going to be taken on the next candle. So if we have a gap up on Monday, short it as you mean it. Okay, let's go up. We're in the weekly. Let's go here to the, I don't know where we are. Place this dollar flag here. Place the flag. All right. Now let's go to our first pair, which was, well, I just don't remember which one was it. GJ. British pound. Where's the British pound? GJ. Here we go. So GJ, we are looking to long it. Or short it. No, short it. GBP is short it. We're looking to short it. Look at this. This would be a beautiful short. But you can see that we are, you know, I really like. This is a counter trade, right? But as we are so overextended, I expect this to continue going a little bit lower, but only from here, right? As you can see, we have a clear demand area right here with a strong leg up, strong departure. That is no good news for bears. And we have this huge gap, huge gap. Look at this. Look at this gap. Wow, that's not common, guys. That's because of the new Prime Minister of where's gap? So I'm totally expecting for this. I would definitely short this. Definitely short this. The question is how. I'll take the short right here. Look. Yeah. Take the short right there. Partially covered by this supply zone, partially covered, right, by this higher time frame supply zone. Partially covered. So, and this one is a lower time frame supply zone. So, what's the idea here? We have this chart, right? We have that the average true range of 1 hour is 30. Let's put 35, 36, 35. Let's put 35, right? In order for me, half of our stop loss also covered by the higher time frame supply zone, right? And then we move this to the, look, demand area. That if we would be only by 30, look, here is where things get tricky, that's the word, tricky. And why is that? Why it gets tricky? Because of this. Because of, do we want to, this is a counter trade, right? So we know it's not long-lived, right? It's very, very momentum oriented. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this trade. We're going to take this one. If it goes through the higher time frame supply zone, is what it is, guys. But I do prefer to have my take profit before the higher time frame demand. So right. So we have 1 hour and 37 minutes left. Yeah, I do think it's a good trade. Yeah, but it's Friday too, right? So let's put it there. Let's put our take profit at 2, right? And we're gonna be highly careful with this one. And I'm gonna write it right here. Move stop loss to break even at 1 hour. Protect your capital. Here. There we go. That's our trade on GJ. Counter trade position. So you have to be very aware of that, right? Let's do this. here's the analysis. We're gonna put the analysis here, only the analysis. It shouldn't be here. This shouldn't be here. This should be here. GBPJPY short order, and we're gonna say counter trend trade for expecting price to head to high quality demand area. Very momentum. Mosquitoes killed me last night. Demand area. Demand area. Expect to head to high quality demand. All right. Momentum trade. So we'll keep it tight by moving sellers to break even at 1R. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. All right, now let's go to first. Let's put the analysis here. Over extended on Microsoft time frames. Expecting let's go to here and let's hide Jones. No, indicators no. Jones. There we go. And let's put this chart. Number four. Okay. Up move. Oh, up move. There you go. Okay. Now let's go to Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Let's analyze that one. Euro GBP. See what are we up to. So we are looking too long, right? Or short. We're looking too long. Euro GBP. Okay. Yeah, GBP is the weakest, so weaker. Go to. So we were in a short-term downtrend that seems to be a higher time frame pullback. Link into this demand area. Higher time frame demand area. And now we are reaching higher time frame supply area. Rally base drop right there. I don't like it, to be honest. Yeah, now we can, and then we can go back down, and then. So in the higher time frame we are, but yes, we have that one, and then we have this one. So it's like, oh, look at that. I don't like it at all. Oh, don't like it at all, guys. Sorry, not my thing. Too much supply above us. Too much supply. No clean range to take advantage from. So yeah, we put this one here, and we say too much supply above us. Period. Don't need to justify much more than that. As I fit the model, it's what it is. GBPCHF short. GBPCHF short. GBPCHF. I do like this one. I really do like this one. I really do like this one. But we're so far from it. Oh, we're so far from it. Let's buy. Take this one. But I do like it. I do like it. So how ATR 10, and this is 10, 15. Oh, it's not bad. Not bad. I actually like it. Okay, let's go here. I do really like it. Really do like it. So let's put this one into our radar. It's bearish across all time frames. Our entry matches the moving average of the daily. We have good supply area, high quality supply area covered by the high time frame. So let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I like it. That's a trade I want to be in. That's a trade I want to be in. Okay, yeah, shouldn't have. Let's put here. GBPCHF should order. There should go something. Supply. Alright, so that is a trade I want to be in, guys. As simple as that. My drawings, we're gonna put this. I like way better this one, way better. If I have to choose, this is the trade for today. Can it go wrong? Of course. We're talking about probabilities, not certainties. Not certainties. Let's put here GBPCHF. Bearish across all time frames. Time frames. Looking good. For that show. Yeah, double top on the daily. Yeah, I do like it. I do like it. Okay, and finally gold. Finally gold. This one is gonna be on the blue. There we go. And gold. Let me see one thing about what we just written. GJ. Yeah, GJ. Also, okay, so we're gonna put GJ2 in our daily orders. GJ. So bear in mind that you're exposed both to GBP. So if you go on both, you might want to split your risk. If you go only one, it's okay. But yeah, be aware that JPY had this ultra bearish gap because of oh, look, we would be about to get executed. Well, you see, now this trade I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it. And if you ask me why, because price the bearish, this didn't print it as a strong bearish candle. It's reversing. So what is it telling you? Is that yeah, maybe it just was a pullback to this demand area just to continue going higher. Look at that. So yeah, let's remove this one. Definitely not taking this one. Definitely not taking this one. I was expecting for a candle close and then slowly go up and boom, then execute. But like that, with that strength, no, not my liking. So let's remove GJ from here. GJ order, you are out. And so now we don't have any doubt of which is our trade, right? GBPCHF, I like it. Let's remove this one. Let's see. You see, we have a good, strong bearish candle. I like that. I really like that. I would like to see 9 close around here, then go up. 23 minutes still. So, and now we go to gold. Where's gold? Here. Going down now. I'm reacting from this demand area, right? Yeah. But this is the area that I like. This could be a trade, but it's a high risk one. So, okay, let's hide the drawings. And let's put still very bullish. So, yeah, it reacted. Let me see. Tries from this one, not the first one, the second one. Okay, I do like much more this and this, right? But as this one has the higher time frame coverage, that you could include this one, right? It would be the wider version of the higher time frame. But actually, I think that would be the wisest choice. Something like this. You see the entire, yeah. Let's leave it there for the moment. And we might trade from a reactionary, from a confirmation candle. Reactionary, no, confirmation. So yep, that would be all for today, guys. For this week, we are 2 hours in profit. Not bad at all. Could be better. What happened? Why is okay? This one I don't want it there. There we go. Okay, so bullish, yeah. Not my thing to share something that's that bullish. I could, of course, but not with this model. Not with this model, with other model. That is a higher risk model. That it's not the one that I like to share with everybody, because many can take it in the wrong way. So you see here, what would be our supply, right? Here, during Asia, no. All right, guys, that's it for today. We have GBPCHF short order that I think can work out pretty decently. No need to micromanagement. Execute and let it play out. Guys, have a great weekend. Enjoy your life. Don't overtrade. Follow your plans and be an alpha at everything you do. See you guys. Bye-bye.